My name is Fartun Kanyare. Originally, I'm from Somalia. I was born in Somalia, but raised in Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. That's where I went to high school, primary school, and then university. Then I went to live in Austria, Vienna, Austria. Actually, at first I lived in Vienna, Austria. Then I went to Melk, lived there for a few months, I think a year. And then I went to Canada, stayed there for about 20 years, I think. Then I went to live in UAE, Dubai. Then I went back to Kenya, lived there for a while. Then I came back to South Africa. Then I came to South Africa.
You've been
So
all
I consider
over.
myself to be, yeah.
You've been all over.
I went to
How long have
visit
you been in
China
South Africa? How long?
since 2016.
Okay.
That's about 4 years.
Okay. Wow. Great.
Then I went to student education. Yeah, my background's in accounting. I did business administration with emphasis in accounting at university.
Okay, great. Wow. And what made you attend the free online seminar that I had?
So me, I believe in if you want to start in any business, you have to go all in. Like when I was in the student accommodation, I want to learn from the experts. I want to have mentors. I want to be in 100%, right? So I was listening to a couple of American YouTubes and watching American YouTube, but then I thought, no, there must be a difference in South Africa. So I also, once I learned a little bit about how the Americans are doing and stuff like that, then I wanted to know, I wanted a content, like a South African content. So then I searched for, and then during one of my searches, then your free online seminar or webcast came on, and then I listened through the whole thing. I was really fascinated by how you all started, and how you're helping other people start their own Airbnb businesses.
So then when you did my online workshop, after the presentation, you enrolled for the workshop and then you did it online. What is there that you enjoyed the most about that workshop?
I really enjoyed the structure. I really enjoyed how you were going from categorically, like you were saying, okay, now we're doing this, now we're doing this. And then I liked the step-by-step aspect of it. And I liked the fact that you were teaching us how to list our own properties, how to list, how to do and how to telling us, what, if you talk about security, you're going to scare your guests because they're already hearing so much. You need stuff like that. That's why I said I wanted something relevant to South Africa, because
something
if
practical.
You're in America,
yes.
Yeah, if you're in America, you don't have to worry maybe about burglar bars, depending where in America you live.
Yes.
So that aspect of someone who's been doing all these years is teaching me how to do it, how to do the shortcuts, how to put in good pictures. All that was very helpful. But I really came for the support. For me, it was like, I still haven't signed for the Facebook group, but I really, in any business, I like to have that support, people with like-minded, people who are doing the same thing.
So now, after you published your listing, how long did it take you before you started getting your first inquiries?
Well, right away, because remember, I published it and put it on snooze. And then it came off snooze before I was even ready. And I was asking you, how do I put this thing back on snooze? And before I could do that, people were inquiring.
And now you've got your first booking. And she booked when? Did she arrive today or yesterday?
She arrived on Sunday.
On Sunday, okay. And she booked for 5 days?
For 5 days.
And you just finished your setup last week?
Yeah.
And you already have your first booking?
Yeah.
Did you think you were going to get started so quickly?
No, I was, because you told me that there was a lady in Durban that you put up her listing right away, and within 12 hours, she got the first inquiry, and I was like, oh my God, I'm sure it's going to be the same situation with me. Because he was such an expert, you know. I was like, if she could do that for someone else, and you know, this is going to happen to me. That's why I was panicking to snooze this, put this thing back on snooze.
I'm so happy that you got started so quickly. So what does the future hold for you with your brand new? I know that this is very new for you, but where do you want to take this? What does the future hold for you and your Airbnb business?
I want to take this. Actually, I have a dilemma now because I bought a property in West Dean, not too far from my house, that I was going to think of putting up flats. And so now I really have a dilemma. I'm like, do I want to go with that, or do I want to focus 100% on Airbnb and just rent people's maybe studio apartments or 2-bedroom apartments and go that way? Or do I go the other way, you know, or do I do a mixture of both? So now, yeah, I really want to go full-time doing Airbnb.
Okay,
because
yes.
remember, I don't have another job other than parenting my kids. Yeah.
Okay.
I took early retirement from my job, so yeah. So I can be my own boss.
And what I enjoy about it is you meet so many nice people. I mean, I'm sure you've spoken to the lady who has now arrived as your first booking. Is she nice?
Yeah, very nice, very professional lady. You know, she's doing her honors in accounting, so she just came to do her exams, and yeah, very pleasant lady.
Yeah. And the nice thing about Airbnb is you can choose your guests. You know, you don't have to accept everybody who inquire like you've already experienced. You don't have to say yes to every single one. You can screen them properly. And you've done the workshop now where I've taught you how to screen them properly. And you've already done an amazing job. So I think you're going to do really well, and I'm very happy for you.